In the dynamic world of work, effective management styles are constantly evolving. One approach gaining significant traction is the philosophy of participation in management. However, in Nepal, this philosophy faces several challenges. Traditional hierarchical structures often concentrate decision-making at the top levels, leading to resistance from both managers and employees. Many organizations lack proper management training and awareness, resulting in half-hearted implementation. Limited communication and transparency further hinder meaningful participation. A lack of trust between management and employees can make participation feel merely symbolic. Cultural and social barriers, such as respect for authority and social hierarchy, also play a significant role. The process can be time-consuming, especially in smaller organizations with limited resources. Skill gaps among employees can lead to superficial participation, where real decision-making still rests with management. Resistance to change from both management and employees can be a significant barrier. Economic constraints make it difficult for organizations to invest in necessary systems and processes. Superficial implementation can lead to employee frustration and lower morale. An inadequate legal and institutional framework further complicates the implementation. A diverse workforce with conflicting interests can make consensus building challenging. A short-term focus undermines the potential benefits of participative management. Overcoming these challenges requires sustained efforts in capacity building, fostering open communication, and creating a supportive organizational culture. Without addressing these issues, participation in management may remain limited or symbolic in many Nepalese organizations. Participative management is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It encompasses a spectrum of engagement levels. Understanding these different forms is crucial for organizations to implement participatory practices effectively. Consultative participation is the most basic form, where management seeks input and feedback from employees before making decisions. While employee opinions are valued, the final decision-making power remains with management. Associative participation involves a higher level of employee involvement. Employees work together in groups or teams, providing recommendations and solutions to specific issues. Management still holds the authority, but considers employee input more seriously. Administrative participation grants employees a more formal role in decision-making. This could involve representatives from different levels, participating in committees or task forces with delegated authority. Decisive participation represents the highest level of employee involvement. In this form, employees have the power to make decisions collectively, with management acting more as facilitators. The choice of which form of participation to implement depends on various factors, including organizational culture, the nature of the decision, and the readiness of both management and employees. One of the most significant advantages of participative management is its profound impact on communication within an organization. By creating open channels for dialogue and feedback, organizations foster a culture of transparency and trust. When employees feel heard and their opinions valued, it strengthens their sense of belonging and commitment to the organization. This, in turn, translates into increased motivation and a willingness to go the extra mile. Participative management also empowers employees by providing them with the information and context necessary to understand organizational decisions. This transparency reduces misunderstandings and fosters a greater sense of ownership and accountability. Furthermore, engaging in open dialogue allows for the identification and resolution of conflicts more effectively. By addressing issues collaboratively, organizations can create a more harmonious and productive work environment. The benefits of participative management extend beyond improved communication and motivation. They directly impact organizational performance. By tapping into the collective wisdom and creativity of their workforce, organizations can unlock significant potential. When employees are engaged in decision-making processes, they bring their unique perspectives and insights to the table. This diversity of thought leads to more innovative solutions and better decision-making overall. Moreover, Participative management fosters a sense of ownership among employees. When individuals feel responsible for the outcomes of their work, they are more likely to be proactive, take initiative, and strive for excellence. This increased ownership also translates into higher productivity. Employees who are invested in their work are more likely to be efficient and dedicated to achieving organizational goals. Ultimately, by creating a work environment that values employee contributions, organizations can achieve higher levels of performance, innovation, and adaptability in today's competitive market. Section 5. Legal and Policy Framework in Nepal. Fostering a participatory culture. Nepal has made significant strides in recent years to promote participative management practices within its legal and policy framework. The country's constitution emphasizes the importance of workers' rights and participation in decision-making. The Labour Act of 2017, for instance, includes provisions for the formation of trade unions and collective bargaining, enabling employees to have a voice in matters that affect their employment. This legal recognition of workers' rights provides a foundation for building a more participatory work culture. Furthermore, Nepal's 15th five-year plan, covering 2019 to 2024, highlights the need to promote good governance and inclusive development. This includes creating a conducive environment for dialogue and collaboration between the government, private sector, and civil society. While these legal and policy frameworks provide a solid foundation, their effective implementation remains crucial. Continuous efforts are needed to ensure that these provisions translate into tangible changes in workplace practices across different sectors. Section 6. Trade unions and sector-specific practices. Shaping participation. Trade unions play a pivotal role in promoting and shaping participative management practices in Nepal. They serve as a vital link between employers and employees, advocating for workers' rights and ensuring their voices are heard. In Nepal, trade unions have been instrumental in negotiating collective bargaining agreements that incorporate provisions for worker participation in decision-making. These agreements often include mechanisms for information sharing, consultation, and joint problem-solving between management and employees. The extent and nature of participative management practices vary across different sectors in Nepal. The public sector, for instance, has a more established framework for employee participation, with mechanisms like staff committees and unions playing a significant role. The private sector, while showing increasing interest in participative management, often faces challenges related to informal work arrangements and varying levels of awareness and capacity. However, many progressive companies in Nepal are adopting participative practices, recognizing the benefits they bring to both employees and the organization. Despite the growing recognition of the benefits of participative management, its widespread adoption in Nepal faces several challenges. One of the most significant hurdles is the prevalence of hierarchical mindsets, particularly within traditional organizations. Shifting from a top-down management style to a more collaborative approach requires a fundamental change in organizational culture and leadership behavior. It necessitates a genuine belief in the value of employee input and a willingness to share power and decision-making authority. Another challenge is the lack of training and capacity building in participative management practices. Both managers and employees need to be equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge to engage effectively in collaborative decision-making, communication, and conflict resolution. Addressing these challenges requires a multi-pronged approach that includes awareness-raising initiatives, leadership development programs, and capacity building for both managers and employees. Creating a supportive environment where individuals feel empowered to participate and contribute is essential. Section 8. Educational initiatives, empowering individuals for participation. Education plays a crucial role in fostering a culture of participative management in Nepal. Integrating concepts of teamwork, communication, and problem-solving into the education system from early stages can equip future generations with the skills necessary to thrive in collaborative work environments. At the tertiary level, universities and colleges can offer specialized courses and training programs on participative management, leadership, and organizational development. These programs can cater to students pursuing careers in management, as well as working professionals seeking to enhance their skills. Furthermore, vocational training centers can incorporate modules on participative management into their curriculum, particularly for those entering sectors where teamwork and collaboration are highly valued. This will equip individuals entering the workforce with practical skills and knowledge from the outset. By embedding the principles of participative management within the education system, Nepal can empower individuals to become active participants in the workplace, contributing to a more collaborative and productive work culture. Section 9, Technology as an Enabler, expanding the reach of participation. Technological advancements offer unprecedented opportunities to enhance and expand the reach of participative management practices in Nepal. Digital platforms and tools can facilitate communication, collaboration, and knowledge sharing, breaking down traditional hierarchical barriers. Online platforms and intranets can serve as virtual suggestion boxes, enabling employees to share ideas, feedback, and suggestions with management. Real-time polling and surveys can be used to gauge employee opinions on various issues, providing valuable insights for decision-making. Collaborative software and project management tools facilitate teamwork and knowledge sharing among employees, regardless of their physical location. This is particularly beneficial for organizations with dispersed teams or remote workers. Furthermore, technology can play a crucial role in providing access to training and resources on participative management. Online courses, webinars, and digital libraries can empower individuals and organizations to enhance their knowledge and skills. By leveraging technology effectively, organizations in Nepal can overcome geographical barriers, enhance communication, and create a more inclusive and participatory work environment for all employees. Section 10, Conclusion, towards a future of shared decision-making. Participative management is not just a management style, it is a philosophy that recognizes the inherent value and potential of every individual within an organization. By embracing this approach, organizations in Nepal can unlock significant benefits, fostering a more engaged, motivated, and productive workforce. The journey towards a more participatory work culture requires commitment, continuous effort, and a willingness to embrace change. It necessitates shifting mindsets, building capacity, and creating a supportive environment where everyone feels empowered to contribute. As Nepal progresses towards its development goals, embracing participative management will be crucial in building a more equitable, innovative, and prosperous society. By empowering individuals, organizations can tap into the collective wisdom and creativity of their workforce, driving positive change and sustainable growth.